quick update on Project 2025. It's not good. One of the authors said recently it is going better than his wildest dreams, which is both super weird and very unsettling. Because of this tracker, we know that they are about 42% of the way there. So 8 things written in Project 2025 that have already happened. Number 1, they hired in senior positions the authors of Project 2025. They are strategically placed throughout the administration, from the Federal Communications Commission to the Office of Management and Budget. Number 2, reproductive freedom. There's a ton in Project 2025 that will upend reproductive freedom, including the request for an executive order banning any taxpayer dollars for reproductive health care, and Trump has done that already. Number 3, shutting down the Department of Education. Let's just read from Project 2025. The Federal Department of Education should be eliminated. And that's literally what Trump is doing. He ordered for the dismantling of the Department of Education, and they are in the process of doing just that. Number 4, child care and Head Start. Project 2025 calls for the elimination of Head Start, which provides early childhood education for millions and millions of children. What was one of the first things that Trump and Musk did after Inauguration Day? They froze hundreds of billions of dollars, including Head Start money. Even as we record this, there are programs all over the country that can't access all of their money. Number 5, Social Security. In Project 2025 is a commitment to raise the retirement age of Social Security. There's also language in there to cut benefits and to privatize the program altogether. Congressional Republicans are working on a budget right now that will pursue those cuts. They're closing down field offices. They're getting rid of thousands of staff members. They want to make it so hard for seniors to call that they just give up, or the checks just don't go out. Number 6, Medicaid. Project 2025 calls for them to strip away coverage from 90 million people. The budget that congressional Republicans passed requires them to cut almost $1 trillion in Medicaid. That's cuts to states, doctors, long-term care facilities, children's hospitals. Hospitals will close. Doctors' offices will close. Children and families will lose their coverage, and some of them will die. Number 7, SNAP. This is the federal program that provides healthy food for tens of millions of Americans. Project 2025 calls for cuts in SNAP, and so does the Republican budget. In fact, the latest Republican budget calls for an over $200 billion cut in food assistance for tens of millions of Americans. Number 8, prescription drugs. Project 2025 calls for the end of us negotiating lower prescription drug prices for seniors. One of Trump's first executive orders, doing just that. Prescription drug prices are going to go up for millions and millions of seniors. They are nearly halfway through Project 2025. The only way to stop this is for a few congressional Republicans to join us, and we will end this.